Have you considered investing in pre-1965 90% junk silver coins, but found it confusing? This video will walk you through the process to understand the value. Is junk silver really junk? Absolutely not. In fact, junk silver coins are a misnomer because silver is a tangible asset, and the metal itself cannot lose its intrinsic value. They receive the term simply because they have no collectible or numismatic value. Junk silver refers to certain silver coins minted through 1964 that are bought and sold based on their silver content. Terminology. Before we dive in, let's cover some basic terminology used when talking about junk silver. Face value, troy ounce spot price, and premium. Face value refers to the minted value on the coin that sets the legal tender for each coin. For example, a quarter has a face value of 25 cents. Troy ounce is a standard measurement used for precious metals since medieval times. A troy ounce equals 31.1035 grams. Spot price is today's market value per ounce of pure silver. Premium is the cost above spot price or market value charged by dealers. In this next section, we will cover how to calculate the amount of silver in each coin with 90% silver. Important to note, when coins were shipped to banks for distribution, their silver content was higher than it is today because of wear and circulation. For example, a non-circulated quarter contained 0.1808 ounces of silver and now contains about 0.17875 ounces of silver. Let's start with a 50-cent circulated half dollar that today has a silver content of 0.3575 troy ounces of silver. To get the value, take the current spot price and multiply by the silver content. For example, if the current spot price is $35, the value of the 50-cent piece would be $12.51. That's the power of understanding face value relative to silver content. Next, let's calculate a quarter that has 0.17875 troy ounces of silver using the same $35 spot price. The quarter is worth $6.26. That's a lot more value than just the face value of the quarter. And lastly, let's calculate a dime with 0.0715 of silver and a $35 spot price. Now that you are a pro, pause the video to calculate on your own. Unpause when you are ready for the answer. Did you come up with $2.50? Correct. Now, when you have a handful of change, be sure to check the dates because you could be holding a lot more wealth than the coin's actual face value. What does a bag of 90% mean? A bag in the industry holds a face value of $1,000. Back in the day, when coins were shipped to banks for distribution, they arrived in bulk bags of $1,000 face value, regardless of the denomination. For example, a $1,000 face value bag of dimes contains 10,000 coins. A bag of quarters contains 4,000 coins, and a bag of half dollars contains 2,000 coins. A $1,000 face bag contains approximately 715 ounces of pure silver and is bought and sold based on silver content. This makes it more valuable than just the face value of the coin. Although an industry standard bag contains a face value of $1,000, smaller face value quantities can be obtained. You can apply the same calculations to different denominations. For example, a $500 bag would have half the silver of a $1,000. Why buy junk silver? When you purchase junk silver, you are investing in bullion silver. Bullion serves as a hedge against inflation and helps with wealth preservation. Many precious metals investors choose 90% junk silver because it can be easily divided into smaller amounts for trading. Additionally, it is widely recognized, backed by the U.S. government, and readily accepted as containing silver. Buying and selling junk silver is easy when you partner with a reputable precious metals dealer. CMI Gold Silver has sold junk silver since 1973, always keeping it in stock at competitive prices. You can request a customized face value bag of any denomination to suit your investment needs. Call us today to get your bag of coins nearly worth its weight in silver, or visit cmigs.com to learn more.